Hey everybody. Just gonna give you a little, I guess, a way to set your bag up. Excuse me, for the tournament. This way I would recommend doing it. You could start with the par 3s. I would recommend, if you don't have Thor's hammer maxed out, the Rocket is a good choice due to the fact it's got great accuracy, great ball guide, and a lot of backspin, which is what you need. So I would say for the par 3s, I would think about using a maxed out Rocket, even possibly a maxed out quarterback. Not the Rock. But those there. I definitely recommend, if you have it, the Guardian. At any level is probably your best choice. Excuse me. It's probably your best choice. You see in my second bag, that's what I have. I would also recommend those are the two clubs that you're going to be hitting. So that's what you're going to want. Now, in the par 4s, there is a different story. Pretty much any driver on the bottom row, looking at the quarterback, the Rock, Thor's hammer, your Apocalypse, any of those will be fine. I do prefer more accurate clubs. As you see, even at level 4, the Apocalypse 66, which is way better than the Extra Mile. I wouldn't even use an Extra Mile. I would use the Rock first. It's 100. And a maxed out Rock with that curl is a very good club. Same thing with the quarterback. Actually, if you just quick do this, for the par 4s, either one of these two clubs really are perfectly fine. You get great ball guide, so you know where your ball is going. You got great curl. You don't need a lot of top spin on a par 4. And you got the accuracy you need. You know, this has great accuracy, great ball guide. It's got good distance, and it's got incredible top spin and backspin. That's why I really like the Thor's hammer. And you go into your wood, it doesn't matter on the par 4s. What you're looking for in your par 4 is one of these two clubs. I would really suggest the Saturn because of the backspin, or the backbone, because at least it'll get you a chance to really stop it. The same thing with your short iron. okay. It's a good club. A lot of people use it. But if you have a maxed out, show this back side by side. If you've got a maxed out claw, you lose a little bit in distance, but you make up for it in topspin. You got the same backspin. You got more curl. You don't have the ball guide. That's okay, but it's a lot more accurate. So I would suggest going claw or the Hornet because it's so accurate. That's what I go with. Maxed out. If it's not maxed out, I wouldn't go with it. I prefer the rapier over the Endbringer. Only right now due to the fact that topspin is so much better. And you're so close right on a lot of these holes. If you just miss the green, you're so close that you use full topspin and just draw it back, and you have no effect with the wind. You can almost slice or hook them shot and still make it. So that is for that. On the par fours, I almost would want to recommend using the machete. If you're in the rough after your tee shot, you're usually close enough. You're usually within 100 yards, and that backspin is incredible. The Nirvana is probably one of the best clubs you can have. The Razor is really good too. It's got a little more backspin, a little less on the ball guide, but it's still a very good club. That would be about it. The Amazon, if you're not really good, you don't have the ball guide, but you can stop it and you can crush it if you're. The par 5s, it's kind of a good one to have. Sand wedge, here's where it gets tricky. If you're up near the green, a lot, one of these two is a very good option. Very good option. But on the par 5s, this is the much better option. You at least have a chance of getting it to the green on a par 5. And then speaking of par 5s, again, you want your hammer or your apocalypse. The rock, it's okay. You have a level 6 big topper. I can get that, all that. The level 4 apocalypse is fine. And again, anything on the bottom row. Here, this is really the most tricky club on the par 5s. We have a maxed out big dog outside the ball guide. It can get you there. It's not very accurate, so you got to be careful. So that's one. The Guardian doesn't have a lot of topspin. It's got a huge amount of backspin, so that still hits it pretty far. So it's not a bad club to have. Great for the par 3s again. Sniper,
It's maxed out. Great club. You can see a level 6 hammerhead, just as accurate, hits it farther, backspin and just as good as ball guide. And then you have a cataclysm. Mine's on a level 3. As you can see, it's not that good at a level 12. It's a good club, but you have to be very accurate with it. So that's just the way I like to set my. I only have 2 bags, but it's the clan I'm in. So I really kind of set one up for the par 3 and possibly par 4s, depending upon the green. And then I have one for the longer par 4s and the par 5s. So I hope this helps. And good luck.